let's get right into it. So, wow, there's always something going on in the cryptocurrency space. Another day, another opportunity. If you were, locking up your tokens, you received your yield. Shout out to the yield gang. You know, powerful stuff going on over here. Powerful stuff going on over here. Pulse chain is here. That's just a reality. We have Pulse X. That's another reality. And the bridge, Richard Hart issued a tweet yesterday letting everybody know that the liquidity pool fees were not being distributed to those providing liquidity. It was just fees that were just going to the buy and burn function, right? So certain people are unhappy about that. But he did say that there's a fix, that the guys are working on it, like him and his people are working on it, on repairing. He didn't have to do that. I think about certain things in a way where we're in a special position right now, and it's something that we have to really take special heed to, because all this time for the past since the sacrifice phase began, and with Pulse Chain, like the 2 years, right, 22 months, all types of, so many people are just talking about this, including Richard, just giving out information, whether it's through education or blogging or streaming, whatever, just talking, showing information, showing data, basically giving it out to the world for free. And here we are. The idea is you have the information now, and you were given the airdrops if you participated, and non-sacrificers can also participate in the community by acquiring coins that have been talked about for the past 2 years. What are you going to do with those coins? What do you know about these coins? How do you understand the mechanics of how these things work? In other words, how are you positioning yourself now so that you can also possibly receive rewards down the line? Up to this point, it's only been about 3 weeks. It's only been 3 weeks since the launch, and a lot of people don't have the same coins that they were airdropped. Why? Because they either sold, made a few errors. And I think that's unfortunate, because if you were a sacrificer, you had to endure. You had to, at minimum, wait 22 months and not even know for sure, because you couldn't have any expectations. So you weren't even sure if you were going to receive anything, but we did. And the chain is live. Right? This is a chain. This is a chain that continuously has to be upgraded. Right? It's not like Hex as far as being an immutable code. So folks have to also understand that these things change and are improved over time. Right? I hope that Ethereum and the collective over there figures out how they're going to address the S load within the next 5, 10, 15 years. I hope that does work out for the community in crypto in general, But what I'm saying is, just because we have Pulse Chain, we have to remember, again, it's not something that there are no improvements that are made. It continuously has to be upgraded and updated over time. But we have it. At least we have the chain. At least we have the DEX. Okay? At least we have these things working for us on our behalf with value right now. A lot of people are not happy that, the prices are Either they're less than sacrifice or close to sacrifice um, price levels. And I get that, but we also have to remember this is still super early in the beginning. If you believe in what you believe in, then this could be an opportunity that's ripe for the picking, right? Why sell something at a loss? I don't know. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just trying to present something so that you could exercise your common sense, because there's a lot of noise that's being generated throughout the community, you know? And I think folks have to also understand that this is serious. This is not just something that you should take very lightly, because this is about money. This is about money. When you receive those airdrops and you're seeing whatever amount that you received, you have to respect it, because those things have value. They're precious. We just saw a tweet today that, Richard just said that, Pulse X is just off the bat, no inflation. It's just rare. Even though it's, how many hundreds, 140 something trillion tokens, but they're rare. They're being burned, utilized over time. They will decrease in quantity, and it has tremendous use cases. Pulse chain also is deflationary and gets burned. So these coins are that you have in your possession are there for a reason. They have some value. They have some weight attached. Understand these things. Understand that if you don't know what you're doing, ask questions, but don't ask just anybody. Ask people who are in the community, who've been sort of like the thought leaders who've been leading the charge, right? This whole time, who've been at least educating people. Join a Telegram group, pay attention to what's going on, see what's what, gather information, collect the data, watch a few streams here and there, because you still ultimately have to make your own decision. You still have to, and it's true, you do have to verify what you see, what you hear, what you're told for yourself on your own time, and not take everyone's word at face value, so that you don't get tricked into making a serious mistake that you won't be able to recover from. Right now, a person can, because of the conditions and the way how low the prices are, you can pretty much, if you suffered any loss and you have the ability, you have the money to do whatever, you can reclaim what you lost right now. But there's going to be a point where that's not going to be able to happen. Over time, when the prices go up, the same amount that you could recover now at a low price, you won't be able to later on. That's just a reality of things, And the reason why I'm talking about these things is because these things weren't created just to give you 100% return, 200% return on your investment, and that's it. No, these things are giving you incredible, the potential for this to go as high as the market decides, much higher than anything you'll find in legacy. That's what cryptocurrency offers the world. An opportunity for you to be a part of an asset class that can just soar as high as the market decides, to the point where it's unbelievable. It's literally unbelievable. But thank goodness that everything is captured on chain. There is data on chain that's captured, that is accessible to anyone and everyone to see for themselves. And here we are. What is it that you're going to do today that's going to benefit you and yours and your community tomorrow? That's how I see it. What are you going to do today? Are you going to let go of something today out of haste, rushing, out of anger, out of emotion, out of fear, worry, concern, because you're not sure of what you have and what you're doing, and you don't have the wherewithal to just hold on when you had to hold on this long to receive what you got? You can't even do something comparatively at that same time. You can't give yourself another 22 months, give or take. Who knows? Because no one has a crystal ball. But what I'm saying is at least remain competitive in this space, because understand, like, we're here, it's early, we're in the beginning, we're the ones who know about this. More people over time are going to hear about this, and they're going to understand it perhaps quicker than we do, and they're going to take complete advantage. And by that time, hopefully, we still here holding on, and they will help pump everything we have, instead of being out of the race, if you will, and looking from the sidelines while people behind us get into something that we were already in, and they taking advantage, and we're looking at them win while we sit on the sideline losing. That's not going to be good. It's not. We have opportunity to allow these coins to multiply, to grow, to work on our behalf. This is what they say and they mean by earning yield. You make these coins work for you to grow over time. And not only grow in quantity, but also grow in price appreciation. Okay? And there's never a situation where the arrow just goes straight up to the sky and never comes down. That just doesn't even happen in nature. Forget about market activity. Whatever goes up has to come right down. As above, so below. Right? But we know, and we've seen. For example, is Bitcoin, what's the price of Bitcoin hovering at right now? Let's say, give or take, 25K. Bitcoin started at 3 zeros and a number. Something ridiculous back in 2009. It was dust. It was practically free. Is Bitcoin less than a penny today? No. And that sucker reached 69K. From 3 zeros and a digit to 69K per unit. Something that's more superior than the dollar bill, more superior than any fiat known to man, more superior than any piece of precious element, diamond, gold, whatever. Crypto. Bitcoin is something that leaves a lot to be desired right now. So we're talking about something that, is more reward, can be more rewarding, because if you acquire your Bitcoin now, don't think that you're going to see a 10,000x anytime soon, because it already went through its millions of X's and gains. Millions. M, not percentages. I'm talking about multiples, X's. Okay? So we're here now. We're fighting over a 2x, a 3x, complaining, 3 weeks, it's below sacrifice. What's this? Oh no, scam. LP fees, bug. Oh no, dump. Ethereum Hex. Rest in peace to Ethereum Hex. It's not good anymore. Just stick to, Pulse Chain Hex. That's noise. It's noise right now. It's the short-term distractions that can cause you to get wrecked. If you pay attention to them, you're going to make a grave mistake, people. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to anything I'm saying. You don't have to agree with me at all. But I'm just telling you what can happen. You get distracted by these short-term price fluctuations and these immediate type of, things that are going on in volatility, forgetting about what's waiting for you in the horizon. Every market goes through its ups and downs. Before it reaches all these X's, they have to always go down. They have to, and multiple times. It won't be the first time you see a 98% correction. But over time, things improve. This is what's been captured historically on chain. This is what the data we know past Past performance doesn't guarantee future results. We understand that. But that's why we also understand high risk, high reward. It is what it is. It is what it is. So pay attention to what's taking place. And don't listen to everything that is thrown out here, all types of information and news that could just create a lot of confusion, and you could, make mistakes that you will possibly regret. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just be firm, committed, definitely disciplined and patient in what's going on. We have financiers of the world that have given these pieces of information that people take so lightly to the point where they dismiss it. The transference of wealth takes place from those who are impatient and is given to those who are patient. And that's what we're seeing actively right now in space. We're living in the crypto space, in this ecosystem. We're living and witnessing it. We're living, witnessing what's taking place here. The impatient to the patient. This is what's happening. The transference of wealth from the impatient, the hands of the impatient, and is given to those who've been waiting, who've been patient, who are committed, who understand the game, who understand what this is all about, who don't want to lose. And there's nothing wrong with trying to make money every day. But you also have to have a plan. Just in case things don't work out for you to make money every day, you know that you're doing something that's going to help you resolve and be in a great position for the rest of your life. Because technically, if you're staking, you're making money every day, you just might not be able to take it out. But doesn't mean you're not making money every day. It's just different. It's just different. There are other ways you can do that too. That's why Richard has been I guess he's thought of other things too. That's why the farms exist, etc., etc. If you like that, then you do that, because you earn incentive token, which is an extra piece of blessing that's given to the community. It didn't have to exist, but it's here. You know what I mean? All right, folks. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, okay? Remain vigilant, be committed, be smart, and take care of yourselves. Peace.